Hi, I'm Scott Mackenzie from Barfoot & Thompson, and thanks for tuning in to another video blog. This one's a market update. The last one I did was in January, so it's been a good 3 months. The topic in the last one was, had property prices jumped 10% from December? I think very much in hindsight now they had. If they didn't jump the full 10% to January, then certainly by middle of February they had. So quite an amazing jump coming out of Christmas, all caused by the lack of listings coming back after the new year. We were at an all-time or at least 10-year low for listings in January. Since then, February and March, they're great months for getting new listings. March, in fact, was one of the busiest for new listings. In fact, it allowed us, with the new listings, to be able to have Barfoot & Thompson's busiest month on record. In Glenfield, there were 153 sales, which was the most in a single month ever, except for March in 2007. So the biggest month since 2007, and the biggest March, only beaten by that 1 month back in 2007. So the market's been going a bit crazy, but there's something I want to talk about, which is what's happened in just the last few weeks, because typically we see that jump in January, which I've commented on in previous market reports, and also you'll know from watching my reports that in winter we tend to see a jump in price, always because of the lack of listings. And if you've got the strong supply, whenever you get low on listings, you're going to see that demand for property. So you're going to see that competition. So what's just happened in the last couple of weeks? Well, a lot of that stock in March fed the market, but a lot of it sold as well. So now that we've hit 2 weeks of school holidays and we've hit daylight savings has ended, and we're on that downhill slide into winter with a number of listings coming to market, what we've found is that competition's picking up in the properties that are coming to market now. Typically, I wouldn't see that happening for maybe another month, but just at the moment, I wonder if there's something else going on, which is what I want to mention. Sitting down watching TV, not that I get to do a lot of that, but I did see an ad pop up for a 2-year fixed rate for BNZ for 5.15%, and I've seen ANZ advertising as well for 5.39%, but BNZ at 5.15, that's the rate that I locked in at nearly 2 years ago. And so that really tells me that interest rates haven't gone very far in 2 years, but I know that they got up to around sort of 5.6, 5.7 for the 2-year rate. So to see that coming back down, well, what that does is it allows buyers to leverage their repayments more into the price rather than of the home, rather than into the interest rate. So all of a sudden, buyers can afford that little bit more because the interest rate's less based on the same repayments. A little bit scary because it means they're borrowing more, but it does mean that prices can push up that little bit extra, and that, I think, is what we've seen in the last few weeks. My opinion is certainly that just in the last 2 to 3 weeks there's been another surge, and my main thoughts around that are because the properties that are very popular, Westlake Zone, large freehold sites, what's happening with those is they're getting called in before they make it to auction day, because someone places a pre-auction offer. Then we take it to auction, it opens at that level, and from what I've seen lately, a lot of those pre-auctions are jumping up a lot more than what the vendors were hoping for. I had one recently, we brought the auction forward and opened it at 975,000, the property sold for 1.21 million, and I just had one on Tuesday, opened at 685,000, and that would have been sold at that price if nobody had bid. That was the reserve, and it sold for 757,000. That was for a very entry-level freehold property in Glenfield. So the market, it has surged again just in the last few weeks. What that means coming up for winter will be very interesting, because that's when we usually see the prices really rocket with the lack of listings. So thanks very much for tuning in. One other thing, I've got a new member of my team just started called Vivian Hahn. She's lovely, she's got excellent English, and she's very highly motivated and also really intelligent. So I'm looking forward to her working in my team, and yeah, if there's anything I can do for you, just get in touch. You can jump on my website, scottmackenzie.co.nz, jump on my YouTube channel, have a look at some of my other videos on there. My channel itself has, well, with this video and the views on this, we should top 100,000 views on my YouTube channel. So that's youtube.com/topsalesperson. You'll find all of my videos going right back to when I first started in real estate 4 years ago, but don't watch too many of those. I think I've been getting better over the years, and maybe I might even take some of those ones down now, we'll see. But thanks for tuning in. If you need anything, get in touch.